guys.
Walk us through the last play.
Jace was inbounding. The plan was for me to go long. So, like, I told Jace, like, if it's, like, the last option, just whip it. Like, I'm not going to let nobody take the ball from me. And then I kind of seen that it was going to hit off Micah's hand, so I kind of, like, waited for it. I was going to jump, but I waited for it. And I don't know, it just touched my hand, and I just shot it. Man, y'all seen what happened.
Oh, shoot.
You said a season high points and minutes today. I guess what's this been process like, getting adjusted, working your way back from the injury that you had in high school?
No, it was a long process. It was a long process, you know. I've been working hard for those days, so, you know, I'm just in the gym every day doing what I do. So this moment gonna come. So today was one of them. So I'm just glad I can, you know, be there for my teammate and help us to get a win.
Can I touch on that too? Malik's been working like crazy, you know, being one of the first guys in the gym, one of the last to leave. So, like, this is really just his work showing, and I'm proud of him.
Thank
you. 8 assists for you tonight. Just talk about what you were seeing out there, what Oklahoma State was doing defensively that allowed you to get the guys involved.
Yeah, I mean, I was just making my reads out there. You know, Coach puts me in a good position and able to, you know, be aggressive, but, you know, feel free out there. So, you know, that's when I like to take advantage and find my teammates. So, you know, you can't get your assists without teammates knocking down shots and making good plays. So, credit to those guys.
Mike, career high in scoring for you. What was working today?
Dang.
So really just point out these two right here. I mean, these two right here, they draw so much attention. It kind of makes it easy for me. All I got to do is sit there and make the shot. So just, you know, reading off them, and I feel like I've built a pretty good connection with them, you know, just in all the practices, you know, so they kind of know where I'm going to be and kind of like off of like their jobs and stuff like that. So kind of just playing off them and, of course, just making the shots that they crave for me.
You feel like you were underrated as a shooter, like coming into college?
Don't lie, bro. We did not think you could.
No, I'm not gonna lie. To them, probably. But to me, I feel like I'm pretty confident shooting the ball, especially, you know, just from my shooting, I guess, career so far. Because I guess early in my high school career, I couldn't shoot at all. I was shooting maybe 30% from the high school line. And I kind of, you know, my junior and senior year, I kind of put a lot of work into that because I kind of had to realize if you want to be good at this level and beyond, you got to be able to shoot. So I put a lot of work into that, and now I still I put a lot of work into my shot. So now it's just, you know, kind of just clockwork. Whenever I get open looks, I just shoot it and hope it goes in, I guess.
Man, you was 3 for 5, bro.
What's the message from Jamie Dixon going into that last possession after you guys gave up the lead?
Do y'all remember the message?
He was just telling us to stay together. Like we I'm not gonna lie, we kind of like all had our heads down walking into the timeout, but it was like they were just telling us like we got 11 seconds. Like, you feel me? We got another chance, another opportunity. Even at the last possession, we was down before the shot. We still got an opportunity. There's still time on the clock. So just like believing and staying together was really his message towards us, and just not to wither at the end.
You guys have won 3 of your last 4 now. Just talk about, you know, the momentum that you guys are feeling, and do you feel like you're growing as a team at this point in the year?
I think so. I think one thing that I've stressed to the coaches and then the guys as well is like, really around this time of the year, you'll see teams all over the country with guys who are starting to maybe not enjoy coming in and doing the process every day. And something I can say about this group is these guys enjoy the process every single day. They still enjoy coming in and practicing and playing hard and competing in February. And, you know, regardless of role, situation, it doesn't matter. Guys are still getting in their work. Guys are still developing. And that's what I love about this team is regardless of what hand everybody here has been dealt, you know, they're still contributing towards the team in a positive way. So, you know, I got to give it up to all the guys. Just like our approach every day to come in and compete is unlike any other team I've seen. So.
You reached the 1,000-point mark for your career recently. Just talk about, you know, getting that milestone and what that means for you in your career.
So inspirational.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's cool, you know, scoring points, but, you know, it's really just been the journey, you know. I've been to a few stops, and I've just got to learn from a bunch of high-level coaches at every stop I've been, Hall of Fame coaches. So I'm just super grateful for everything I've learned in my college experience. And I'm going to continue to keep learning. So, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Anything else for these guys? Okay, thank you.
Vasean Allette for 3.
Trolling like. I got a block. Turn right now.
All right, well, how about that ending, huh? I liked how we started the game. Finally off to a good start, really ball moved, got some open shots, and didn't make them all, but the offense looked better. Got a good feeling, but, as we don't seem to sustain, and they got back in it, got off to the second half, got a good start. We're up 10, and I think we turned it over 3 times in a row when we have an advantage, and so we got a lot of work to do, but down the stretch, can't get a rebound. Make free throws and have the guys that we want having the ball, and we just didn't get it done. But certainly, there's a reason why we practiced some of these last second plays, and it worked. We had it. We didn't have a timeout, but we knew what to run. And Jace is the best at taking it out, so I put him in there at that spot, and we got lucky. We got the tip. So it's supposed to be a little cleaner, get a catch and then a pass, but the spacing was good. Place where guys were in the right place, and the pass was pretty much the right place. So that's what we did. So you work on things, and we got fortunate. But we worked on a lot of things all year long, and we haven't been real good at those either. So, but this was great. And Vasean hit the shot. He had tough second half, and we're just trying to get him better and work. And but he doesn't lack confidence, and he came in and made the shot on the play. So some good performance for a freshman. Obviously, I thought Micah played really well, and I thought Jace did some good things. I thought we did a really good job on without Ernest, and then Malik did some really good things too. So you take Ernest out of the equation, 4 fouls, 5 fouls, and 3 of them I think are moving screen. I mean, those things are. Those kill you. Like you fouls, take the ball away, put them on bonus earlier. I mean, those are, and we had 3 of those. Those are like big plays. They're not just baskets. They're not just taking the ball away from you. It's giving them all kinds of advantages, and we can't have those. So, but we made it down the stretch. We're right. I don't know the exact standings here, but I know there's these teams that are up here, and then we're in that next tier, and we just keep battling, and we're not perfect, and we got 5 freshmen out there, and no one else does, and but we're going to keep battling, trying to get better, get ready for Arizona State.
What do you guys have to do to get into that next year?
Defensively, we were better today, numbers-wise. We really worked on it. I think we made a better effort defensively, a better understanding, but still so many breakdowns in the clock, especially in the first half. And then I think, not having Ernest wore on us too. But you can't turn over 17 times. That leads to some baskets in transition, live ball turnovers. But, certainly there's plenty to work on. There's plenty to improve on. And I thought our half-court defense was a little better today to some degree. But, there's those rebounds down the stretch killed us that we didn't get. And, we could have pulled away more, but the second shots and had tough shots that we had to come up with.
You mentioned foul trouble a little bit. That led to Malik playing a season minutes. Just talk about what you saw from him tonight.
He finished around the rim, which was good. Defensively, I think he's done a pretty good job for us. We need more rebounds out of him, but he got 4 in 22 minutes. So, we had Punchback playing some 5 because of the situation. We changed our defenses a little bit with him in there, which I thought was pretty good. We played some zone too, Yeah, we wouldn't have won without him, that's for sure. And you know, he keeps getting a little bit better. But I think the best thing he did was obviously the points. He finished better around the rim, and we've obviously seen him with some struggles in that. And a little bit more balance was key, which we've been working on. So he's out there early. I mean, he's out there every day early, gets in extra work. You know, tomorrow we'll go light. He'll do extra work, I guarantee it. So it's good to see a guy rewarded with that to come in. But those are the things we've been working on. Simple. I mean, it's remember he didn't play last year, so those are the challenges.
Three big threes by Micah tonight. Is he a little bit more ahead of where you thought he would be as a shooter as a freshman?
No, that's the thing we thought. I mean, you know, defensively he does a pretty good job for us in positioning wise, and you know, we got to get him better on the ball. But you know, I think that's he works. There's another guy that works. I mean, that's he'll be out there early tomorrow too as well, and you know, excited about him. But yeah, you know, we obviously the shooting is something we need, and he's giving it to us. So. It's just great to see. It's great to see him because he works. Those guys are working hard, so it was good to see them. I appreciate you guys bringing their names up. I don't think I gave them as much credit on the radio as far as the work they're doing in outside of practice, and to see that benefit, see that come through is a good thing that should be mentioned.
Damien Bow just signed a two-way contract with the Charlotte Hornets. What does it mean for this program now? 3 players in the NBA and then 2 more in the G League with Mike Miles and Emmanuel Miller.
Yeah, well, he's got a two-way too, so I think he got in the game. Emmanuel did. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody told me that he did, but so I guess that's not huge. I mean, it's a great thing, and I always thought Damien was an NBA player. You know, I was going to be. It was just shoot a little better, but his size is, you know, ability to pass. I think he's averaging 10 assists, and we get the numbers all the time. So yeah, it's great. I mean, and Desmond will be here shortly. I saw them win last night. It's great. Emmanuel and Mike's right there, and you know, it's good. I mean, it's, you know. And we say that, and the whole game's changed completely from where that was, you know, 9 years ago when we came here and Desmond was our first recruit, you know, on that thing. That first guy I think we signed brought on a visit. So, you know, there won't be a lot of those anymore in this world as we go. So. But you know, the game is still good. The competitiveness is there. It just with us, all these new guys, we go into every practice thinking we can get better, and we can get better, and we have to get better because we're 12 new players. And then Ernest, our one guy returning, you know, didn't play 9 minutes. So that's pretty much a new team out there the entire game.
Let's talk about Vasean and his growth over the last couple of months, obviously with the injury to Frankie.
Yeah.
Ball more. And then it seems like he's taking on a more vocal leader role as well.
He's, you know, and that's the thing I've really talked to him about, and he's really embraced it. And you know, he's gotten better defensively. He talks more. He's probably our best communicator on defense, and that certainly wasn't. He's taking pride in defense. He wants to guard the best guy. You know, we're just trying to get him. You're seeing the more assists, and we're trying to emphasize that too. But you know, now we obviously got to get the turnovers down, and maybe and the shot selection improved. So you know, I mean, he's been put in a place with a lot of minutes, and you know, that can be good, and then in some ways is good. But we got him out at the end. After a tough stretch, and I went to him and said, "You're going to be back in there. You got to be ready." And you know, I think he did some good things down the end there, and certainly hitting the shot. So you know, there was we had some. I thought we got good shots on those timeouts. We called the plays. Noah gets to the lane. I thought it was a pretty good look, and then he gets that other one on the drive too. So. You know, we had the ball in the right place, right time for the most part, but it didn't always go our way down the stretch. But Vasean, you know, he's I think he gets in the lane. We just got to keep getting him. I say that he had 7 assists. We just got to get less turnovers.
Anything else for Coach Dixon? Okay.
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Finish. Thank you, guys.